This local nursing home bringing us their concerns over the president's big, beautiful bill. I'm Caitlin Herman in Vandalia, and the facility shared what proposed cuts to Medicaid can mean for them. Stonespring is a skilled nursing facility offering long-term care for those with Medicaid as their primary health care provider. Administrators say about 80% of their patients rely on Medicaid, which only covers 82 cents of every dollar they spend at their facility. They're able to cover the remaining 18 cents from their short-term skilled rehab patients, but that's not the case for every facility facing the impacts of the bill.
So a decrease in funding would completely narrow that down a lot worse than 82 cents per dollar, whereas some other facilities are not going to be able to continue to stay open, which is going to provide less facilities and less availability for care for residents.
Stonespring also says most patients are in their facility because there is nowhere else that provides the level of care they need. There is no alternative to Medicaid for these people, which makes any language surrounding potential cuts worrisome for these facilities.
That is why this is so important for our policymakers to take into account the access of care for our residents and for those needing the care that qualify for Medicaid funding.
Wright State political science professor Lee Hanna explains that $800 billion of cuts to Medicaid are included in this bill to further President Trump's plan to cut down on wasteful government spending.
Right now, all pressure is on Republicans to make something happen. That I don't see any way that Democrats, come to bail out some partial big beautiful bill for the Republicans. I think they want the Republicans to own this policy, which they think is misguided and will benefit them in the midterms. And time will tell whether or not that bet will pay off.
The bill passed in the House by just one vote last month. Now President Trump is urging Republicans who have the majority in the Senate to pass the bill before July 4th. We will keep you updated on air and online as this story develops.